everybody, welcome back to NerdTastic. I'm Sam, and this is Benjamin here. The other day we heard Eiji Aonuma talk about how he'd like to take Zelda in a drastic new direction. Ben, what do you think that means?
Well, the specific quote, I think, talks about he wants to change Hyrule. Not just, the location that you're at, but what it looks like, the feel of it, basically the overall aesthetic. And I don't know about you, but I kind of want a little bit of sci-fi in there. Maybe not too much. I mean, we already saw some sci-fi in Skyward Sword. There were robots.
So break down, how does sci-fi Hyrule in Zelda work?
All right, well, follow me on this one. The Master Sword is also a USB flash drive.
Okay, so we're not going too far. We're not going too far into the future.
It's so stupid when I say it, but you got Fee in here already, right? Mm-hmm. Make her an interesting character, and she's a robot inside the sword, and she can do data stuff and interact with computers and other robots and machinery, and that plays into the puzzle elements of a Zelda game.
Okay.
The world can be completely different. It doesn't even have to be Hyrule, or it could be, space Hyrule, where you're flying horse spaceships with Epona heads on the front. Star Epona.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying this turns into a USB thumb drive?
It is still a sword. If
it's R2-D2.
If
What's
R2-D2,
a sword?
If R2-D2 and the lightsaber were one, how about that?
That's not a horrible idea, but hear me out here. Here's what I want from a new Zelda. I want to take it to about, imagine the 1800s, colonization of America-ish around that time. We have basic machinery, but we don't have cars yet. Right around there.
Okay, so
agricultural. Fable-ish.
I'm already seeing Fable here.
Fable-ish, right? Get this. You zoom down on your character, it's a lady, not Zelda. Presumably Link, bam, like 5 minutes of the game. It's not Link. Link is a super fucking old dude. You can't fight off Ganon, because this timeline is fucking retarded like the rest of them. He's super old, so what do? You have to raise an army. So pretty much it kind of plays out like Animal Crossing. That's not a bad idea, right?
Animal Crossing. So wait.
But with people, you're raising an army. You have people from each town, like the girl that is zoomed in on, that's kind of your warrior of that town, and then depending on how you do stuff and treat the towns, you have bigger armies from that, and that's how you fight Ganon.
But the girl is not Zelda.
No, it's just kind of like Link's buddy. Because Link is wicked fucking old and can't fight himself.
So, Old Man Link is buddies with a female child.
Well, it's not child. I mean, I'm talking 20s. She's a farm worker.
What is this relationship exactly?
Nah, she works on his farm. He just owns a farm. He didn't know he was
not
fucking
daughter,
Link.
not...
No, fuck that.
He didn't even know he was Link until it was too late.
In this timeline...
Congratulations, Link, you have the Triforce of Courage. Oh, and you're like 90.
An idiot. He always plays it straight. Like, he's just like, I'm going to show up when Link's in the prime of his combat life. Like, Ganon should show up when Link's about 80. And can't really do much no more. But what he can do is rally up a whole bunch of fucking people.
So you do play as Link?
Yeah, you play as him, and you rally him up, but you don't necessarily fight as him. He could be a bit like Yoda in that way.
That seems to take everything that Zelda is about and completely destroy it.
Yeah!
I mean, building up an army is cool. It would be really cool to see the Gorons and the Zoras and all those other races together for once. We haven't really seen that. Like, Twilight Princess kind of had a bit of a war, but the only real war we saw was the Resistance. Like, all three of them ran through the castle and was like, good job, Link! And then he went and fought Ganon.
Here's another reason. It's the perfect time to introduce voice acting into the game.
Because it's a completely different character?
Well, no, because nobody really gives a shit about Old Man Link yet. They still like him as Link, but you just get like Sir Ian McKellen, nobody says shit. Because if you give Link a voice, everybody's going to be all huffity-puffity, he's our silent protagonist. But if you give 80-year-old Link a voice, nobody's going to get that huffity-puffity, especially if it's Ian McKellen or someone as equally awesome.
Well, see, I was going to say the Zelda series definitely needs a voice, but Link does not. Because we never even see text for Link anyway in the game works. We're reading all of this text for all these Zelda characters. They can be voiced, and I don't think anybody would have a problem with, the sages being voiced, or Zelda being voiced, or, any of those characters who have talked a lot already.
But that's just because they haven't dug out of their limitations there. That was something that was created because they couldn't really give him... They didn't necessarily want to give him something. He was the link between the player in the game, and now he's no longer that. He is his own protagonist. And with that being said, like, if you keep him silent, he's like a mix of Luke Skywalker and Helen Keller.
You could have that game and still have lightsaber Link with a flash drive Master Sword.
You could. Either way, it'll be better than low rule. Well, that's our opinions. Make sure you tell us about yours in the comment below, as well as what you'd like us to NerdTastic about next week. I'm Sam.
I'm Ben.
And we'll see you next time. Fuck your flash drive.
NerdTastic!